What's up, guys? Everybody's doing lives these days, but welcome. I'm going to be interviewing my buddy Nicholas. It's a friend of mine, Joni's, she lives up in Rochester, and it's her son, who is an awesome little dude who I got to meet a couple months ago when I was up there, and we're going to hear a little bit about his story. So stay tuned. Joni's here. Just going to get her to jump in. Hello, everybody. Joan, let me see if I can add you. Yes, here we go. Let's see if these guys get linked up. Stay tuned.
Hey.
Nicholas, what's up, buddy?
Nothing.
How are you, dude?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. What's happening?
Nothing really.
No? How's life up there in Rochester?
It's good. I'm out of school, which is it's good, but at the same time I'm a little bit worried about it. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, how long did they close school for you up there?
At least a month. At least
a month. Oh man. So you must be working on some awesome whole food plant-based recipes while you're stuck at home with mom, right? What do you think?
Yes.
So I just want to let everybody know who's tuning in. This is Nicholas. As I mentioned before, I met him. When did I meet you? I think back in like October, November when I came up to visit Rochester. And I found out that you have gone whole food plant-based, right?
Yes.
And how old are you, Nicholas?
I'm 12.
You're 12. And when did you go plant-based?
I went back plant-based about 12 months, 8 months, 7-8 months ago. And,
And what was it that made you switch? What happened? Like, give us a little story about your journey.
So what happened was, I ate chicken and pork every night for dinner, every night.
Okay.
And,
I did that when I was 12 too.
Yeah. But I got high cholesterol, and my cholesterol was what? 240.
Whoa.
And I went plant-based for about 6 or 7 weeks, and it dropped to 110, about 100 points.
No way.
Yeah, it dropped 100 points. I had a meeting with Dr. Campbell for a before and after, and he said I had lost more than 10 pounds. And my cholesterol go down 100 points.
That's amazing. And how do you feel now? Because you've been doing it and you've stuck with it, right, for the last 7 or 8 months?
Yeah.
And so, how you feeling?
I'm feeling much more energetic. I feel much better. I used to be all kind of sluggish and tired throughout the day, but now I'm feeling much better. And
awesome. Yeah. And you're a rock star too, right? I know mom's sitting there with you, and we chatted a bunch. And you play guitar, right?
Yeah, I play guitar.
And now you're jamming out and like running all over the music room and rocking out on stage, right?
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
I'm doing a Camp Rockstar thing with Elvio Fernandez from Daughtry, and I have a band with all my friends, and it had to be closed because of the virus, but pretty soon I'm going to be able to go out and start playing shows on Mondays.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so what have you taught your friends? What do the guys and the girls and the kids say at school about your kind of journey? Are they learning from you? Are they teaching you? Are they asking you questions? How's it going for you?
I'm informing them of what they eat, because they throw stuff in the middle of the lunch table and see whoever grabs it first, like Doritos and stuff. But I have to tell I get to tell some of my friends that sometimes you shouldn't have that really every day. You should probably just stick to either what your mom gives you or like fruits and vegetables.
Cool. So they're learning a little bit from you. You're helping people kind of understand how food is so important, right? Especially as a kid. You know what's so awesome? You're so lucky being so young and full of information that you get to share this with everybody, and you have your own personal story. And also very lucky because I know Mom, Joni's sitting there, and she is a graduate, right, of the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. So she studied in... Hey, Joan, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Kevin?
Welcome. So I just want to give people a little background that how you've helped Nicholas, with all your education and where you studied and what you know, and have being a student of the Campbell way of life of whole food, plant-based.
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, Dr. Campbell's with us up here in Rochester, so oh my God, that was a huge thing. And to read the China study and everything, but also I will say, Nicholas, the plant-based whole foods, it's good, and he's still a kid. So we really sometimes we have to kind of reel it back in, but a mini Snickers bar in the pocket is a little bit of a discussion for us. But you can't ever have that again. You can't. He's 12.
Right. Yeah. So you found the balance of whole food, plant-based as a lifestyle and not as a strict sort of
not
over
a
the top.
regime. No.
Right. Exactly. So having fun, being a kid, but really knowing that the food choices, how they impact you every day.
They do, and for him, because he doesn't have any meat or dairy, I have to say that our Bomb protein shakes, he has reached a lot of his friends who now buy the protein powder so they can start their day right. And I have to say, without having the whey in it and all the crap, it makes a difference. It really does.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, that you get to have those, making a couple smoothies, get you on the road and get you going, and it's healthy, right? Instead of whatever. I used to live on sugary cereals and milk until I was like a teenager, 3 meals a day. So it's just super cool that you're learning all this and you applied it and you had you've had great results, which is cool. And to just hear that a young dude like yourself can have high cholesterol at 12, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, and they don't normally. I don't know why. When he was 3, his doctor tested it. I think maybe one of his uncles had a heart issue. So he said, oh, let's try it. And he had said when he was younger, it's a little high. So when he tested it again, they were like, oh my goodness, we need to refer you to a cardiologist. We were like, are you kidding me? Wow. So I think that people just don't realize. But if your kids are eating all processed foods and meat every day, man, it's worth it to have it checked out.
Yeah. Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite meal to cook, Nick? What are you living on? Like, what's your day look like?
So my mom, for like lunch when I go to school, I have, she makes me peanut butter and jelly squares on whole wheat bread. So I remember a lot of broccoli, a lot of fruits and vegetables. But I remember one time I opened my lunch, there was 2 containers this big full of, what are they called? Frozen fruit. And I had that for lunch. And
that's it, huh? Just eating clean in the school cafeteria.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. They sell the weirdest stuff at the school cafeteria too. They sell dry mac and cheese and beef that is like plastic. I don't know.
That's a place maybe you could start doing some investigative work and helping the school lunch staff learn a little bit about food and how it'll help kids learn, right? Because I'm sure you're not so, like you said, you're not so sluggish, so you have more energy and you're more focused throughout the day.
Yeah, so I'm actually working on that for my exhibition. I might get in hold of the of one of the either the principal or someone like that who directs the school, and so we could probably. I'm doing that for my exhibition, which is like an end of the year project. So I might do that, so some kids can
do whole foods plant.
Yeah, whole foods plant based. It's not just some healthier meat or something like
healthier meals.
Right.
Healthier meals, or they can have meat in there, but it just shouldn't be like plastic.
Right, just better choices, right? That people can choose from, and you could maybe come up with like a menu or something to offer to school. That's simple foods that you eat. Like, what do you eat at home? Like, do you eat a lot of veggies and?
I had broccoli today for a snack. I had this morning I had cereal with whole wheat cereal with almond milk and agave instead of honey, and I want like fruits and vegetables and a lot of. If it's not fruits and vegetables, then it's something that's all made out of plants.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're still eating cereal like I did. I have a funny, one of my buddies from college commented that we used to live on Domino's pizza and chicken wings. And I used to eat all the soft serve ice cream out of the machine.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I
Me
knew
too.
what you knew back in college, it would have been a different story. But that's so cool. You're like a dream kid. You're eating broccoli for snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So
It took a lot of getting used to, but I got to it, and I'm still not perfect, but I got used to it.
right. So that's a really cool thing. That's I think important for people to learn and understand. It's like you don't have to be perfect in it, and you just really have to make better choices a bunch of times a day, a bunch of times a week.
Yeah.
Right? A few good meals a week really makes a difference, and you have an awesome story to share.
Yeah.
So cool. Dropping over 100 cholesterol points in 2 months.
Yeah.
Unreal. And now you're training and learning to be a rock star.
Yep.
So you can take your info on the road, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just hoping to share with as many people as I can.
Yeah. Super cool, dude. Awesome. Well, I wish you the best at home. You know, during these crazy times, and you know, you're doing a good job eating healthy and looking after yourself and looking after your mom and just boosting your immune system, right? It's a weird time we're living in. It's kind of wacky, right? Being stuck at home from school and not being able to hang out with your friends. So
but the virus has really has gotten me more time to exercise, though. I exercise at least 3 times a day, even when my mom's at work, so that gives me more time to do stuff. So
you're awesome. What are you doing for workouts at home?
well, not really workouts, but more
outside?
Like I got a mountain bike last Christmas, so I just started being able to use that again. I have like woods in my backyard, so I can go out there and ride all through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So cool, man. You're awesome. You have a great story. I loved hearing and chatting with you. And
thank you.
Hopefully we'll get back up and do another meeting in Rochester and get some more people and educate them around your story and everything mom knows and living the whole food plant-based lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What else? Anything else? What else you want to tell the internet? Anything else? Any last tips from the coolest 12-year-old?
Just really be as healthy as you can. You don't have to be perfect, and get plenty of exercise and drink water. That's my
awesome. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Stay away from junk food like a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You can have it.
You can have it a little bit, like on a Friday. Sometimes like cheat days, like once every 2 months. Me and my dad on a Friday might order a pizza, but that's about it.
Okay, so most of the time, 80-20, 90-10, whatever you're doing, it's working. Awesome, dude. I love it. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you jumping on here, and I appreciate Joni, Mom, for jumping on. And I just wanted people to hear your story because I think you're such a cool dude and such a great results about just educating young dudes and young kids about food and how everybody can do it. Right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, listen, good luck at home and get all your studying done and keep rocking on the guitar and rocking that mountain bike.
We just cut it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I will.
All right, guys. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you, Joni. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.